A military strike against Syria over its use of chemical weapons is imminent. At the same time, concerns over military actions are growing. ABC's Taman Bradley reports from Washington.
This morning at the White House, President Obama discussed options in Syria with his national security team. Later, he addressed concerns that a strike against Bashar al-Assad could pull the U.S. into a long-term conflict like the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan.
We are looking at the possibility of a limited, narrow act. We're not considering any open-ended commitment. We're not considering any boots-on-the-ground approach.
As the president neared a decision about a possible strike, his administration worked to build the public support for action. Secretary of State John Kerry called President Assad a thug and murderer whose regime carefully planned and executed a brutal chemical weapons attack which claimed the lives of more than 1,400 people, including more than 400 children.
And read for yourselves the verdict reached by our intelligence community about the chemical weapons attack the Assad regime inflicted on the opposition and on opposition-controlled or contested neighborhoods.
Military experts say the U.S. is eyeing a measured response in the form of airstrikes in Syria's capital.
They'll go after the unit that conducted these attacks on the civilians. They know who that unit is, they know where they can be located, and they will punish that unit with military strikes. But they'll also do something that's very visually compelling, where they'll level probably a Ministry of Defense building.
And that attack could come at any time now that a UN weapons team in Syria has finished gathering evidence. Taman Bradley, ABC News, Washington.
And Qatar is blasting Syria for its use of chemical weapons. In a statement released Friday, the sovereign Arab state says it's backing the Arab League's resolution that blames Syria for last week's attack in Damascus. Qatar is also calling on world leaders to help guarantee protection for the people of Syria. The Syrian National Coalition, which opposes Bashar al-Assad's government, was founded last year in Doha, the capital of Qatar.